Imagine finding peace, even clarity, in the very moments when heaven seems silent. You've prayed, you've believed, you've waited, and yet nothing. But what if that silence isn't divine neglect? It's divine wisdom. In this video, we're diving deep into the mystery of unanswered prayers and uncovering the unexpected ways God uses them to shape your faith, your purpose, and your destiny. Stay with me, because by the end, you might never look at silence the same way again. We've all felt it, that ache that comes when you've poured your soul into prayer and received only quiet in return. It's not a lack of faith. It's a part of being human. Even the greatest figures in Scripture faced it. David cried out, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever?" Paul begged for his thorn to be removed and heard only, "My grace is sufficient for you." The silence hurts. It tests us. But here's the truth. Unanswered prayers are not divine rejection. They're divine redirection. When God says no, it's rarely the end of the story. Sometimes that closed door is protection from a path that would have led to pain. Sometimes it's a setup, preparing you for something you couldn't have imagined. Think about Joseph. Sold, forgotten, imprisoned. His prayers must have seemed ignored, yet every delay was a step toward destiny. Patience doesn't just build endurance, it builds perspective. When your desire is delayed, God is often developing something in you before He delivers something to you. Unanswered doesn't mean abandoned. It often means being refined. Waiting is its own classroom. When your prayer lingers unanswered, you're being trained in trust, humility, and discernment. You learn to surrender control. You learn that faith isn't about manipulating outcomes, but trusting the one who sees the full picture. It's in the silence that God shifts your desires, showing you what truly matters. Sometimes the waiting reveals that what we asked for wasn't what we needed, and that realization alone can change your entire walk with Him. God's perspective stretches far beyond our timeline. We see moments, He sees eternity. And sometimes what feels like a failed prayer is actually a rescue we won't understand until much later. You might not see the threads He's weaving, but He's forming a tapestry of purpose, one that's intricate, intentional, and perfect in its timing. Think of a time you wanted something so badly, and later realized it would have wrecked you. That's not coincidence. That's grace disguised as silence. When you stop demanding clarity and start embracing trust, peace begins to replace frustration. Unanswered prayers aren't a test of faith, they're an invitation to deepen it. To move beyond the idea that prayer is a transaction, I ask you deliver into something far richer: communion, intimacy, alignment. Sometimes God withholds an answer not to punish you, but to prepare you. He's shaping a faith that can stand even when there's no sign, no sound, no visible move. And in that stillness, you find something stronger than answers. You find Him. If this message spoke to your spirit, take a moment right now. Like this video, share it with someone who's struggling to understand God's silence, and subscribe for more teachings that uncover the deeper truths behind faith and prayer. Remember, sometimes the greatest blessings are found in the prayers God never answered.